edition of Targets and Focus, I'm joined by a regular voice on DukascopyTV, Lane Clark, the CEO of Beta2 Limited in London. Hi Lane, thanks for joining me today. Now we're going to start with one of the traders' favourite, the euro-dollar. What are your views on this pair as we journey on into 2012?
Well, yeah, just like you said, euro-dollar is definitely one of my favourites, and I like to believe I'm a fairly good predictor of this one. So what do I see in my crystal ball for the euro-dollar? Exactly the same as last time we spoke. Euro weakness. On my daily charts, the outlook is poor. The weekly charts, it's even poorer. And on the monthly charts, believe it or not, it's even worse than that. The euro-dollar looks to be on a downward slide to oblivion. Fundamentals look dire, the technicals match your sentiment, so my advice to any investors out there who are considering investing in 2012 is don't buy the euro. In my opinion, Mario taking the euro through the trap door. So projections from its current price of just under 1.2785. 1 month, I see it at 1.26, maybe even a touch lower than that. 3 months, 1.24, and the slide continues onto the 12 months. We see euro-dollar at the end of 2012 at 1.22, or even lower than that if the crisis in the Eurozone continues to get worse and worse.
What about dollar-yen? The European debt crisis is one of the key factors keeping the Japanese yen at record strength against the US dollar. So at the moment, what kind of range are you expecting the yen to trade against the dollar in the next few months, and of course looking further forward towards the end of the year?
Dollar-yen, it's a trickier one to call, as they're both what we would term risk-off currencies. What I mean by this is obviously currencies that do well in uncertain times and when other asset classes like equities sell off. So as we project that to happen, and with euro and other risk-on currencies expected to deteriorate in value, we would expect both dollar and yen to do very well in 2012. So in answer to your question, what will perform best against each other, in my opinion, that would be the US dollar. Now, the technicals on that, the slow stocks, the moving averages, the ADX, and the trend lines that we like to utilize, they see a steady appreciation in the value of the dollar versus the yen in all time frames. And without any unexpected currency intervention by the Bank of Japan, we see the dollar 1 month from its current price of just under 77, 76.85, 1 month going up to 79, 3 months up again to 80, and 12 months we see dollar yen trading up to 82. If there is intervention though by the Bank of Japan, potentially those moves will be even larger. Dollar to appreciate in value against yen.
And finally, let's discuss one of the Scandinavian currencies. What do you see happening to the EURNOK in the short, mid and long term?
Euro weakness story will continue to show through on this pair, although not to the extent that potentially it'll weaken versus risk-off type currencies like dollar and yen. We envisage the NOK will appreciate in value versus euro again in all time frames, not because of the fundamental strength in the Norwegian kroner, but quite simply because of the fundamental and the technical weakness of both the Eurozone and the euro. Now, I'll try my best to put a euro positive spin on this, but I can't. The outlook is bleak. Technically, we've been selling the euro for quite some time now, and I don't see this changing short term. To seal a quote, effective leadership is not making speeches or being liked. Leadership is defined by results, not attributes. And in my opinion, the only results we'll be seeing from Merkel, Sarkozy and Mario are poor ones. And the outcome will be a depreciation in the value of the euro against most currencies. So right now, euro-NOK is trading around 7.6508. 1 month, we see this trading down to 7.62. 3 months, 7.59. And again, 12 months, 7.56. Sell the euro.
Thank you very much for your forecast, Lane, once again. Now join me tomorrow for more Targets and Focus, but for now, goodbye.